All right, hi YouTube and hi Reddit. I'm back. So I'm going to post an update on this car. So here's the gist of what happened. So I opened up the ladder assembly after finding a screw in there, and someone had dumped rocks and screws in there, obviously. So as one does when they're selling a salvage car. So first of all, I'd like to say this is an effort in education. I am not a trained mechanic, and it's okay to work on a dead engine, at least in my opinion. Um, that being said, there are worse things in the world than having to work on an engine. I particularly enjoy this. Um, anyways, let's talk about what's going on here. So, um, I've reattached all the timing. Whenever I took this apart, I had taken everything down to the camshafts out. In fact, I have a leftover camshaft here because I had to buy a new one because it came with a ladder assembly and it made sense to put the matching pair in. So, as of right now, I'm reattaching this pumper here. Well, it's already attached because you can see it's got all its bolts in. Same with this. It did come decompressed, which I don't know if that's good news or bad news. It means someone was in the engine. So, good, I guess. Um, Worst case scenario, I replace a couple parts on here or the engine, I don't really care. So, I could also LS swap it. Anyways, here's what's actually broken on this. This is the reason I had to take it apart, is this piece right here on the variable valve timing, I guess seized on one of the lifters and ended up breaking. So, yeah. So that's what's going on here. I'd say worst case scenario, the engine starts then seizes. Best case scenario, it runs fine for 500 miles, and then I keep on working on it. So someone was concerned that this was a piece of the engine block. It's not. It's just a piece of the variable valve timing, and you can see it slipped. This is the weakest link here. This is what snapped. And as far as the rocks go, no one wants to find rocks in their engine. But, as far as education goes, this is a good experience. So, from what I can tell, the rocks, they don't look like they've been macerated too much. They've really been turned around the engine. They don't look like they've been crushed too poorly or too. Let me take that back one more time. They don't look like they've been turned to sand, and that's a good thing. That means that when the rocks got dumped in the engine immediately turned off. So, that's not the worst thing in the world. So, yeah. So that's what I'm going to try to do. I'm going to try to fix this engine. I'll post an update in a couple minutes, or sorry, let's see that back, a couple days, and I'll post the first startup, I guess, or whenever I get close. Okay. See you later.